All right, boys and girls, Scotty the Redneck Canadian. Welcome back to my channel, Scotty's Homestead University, where I try not to offend liberals and swear. Um, but today, hopefully, I teach you stuff. Today, check this out. I did it. There's no more power meter. So I got to figure out how to power some of the stuff out in my barn without running a generator, just because it's not really going to be very convenient to do that. But then I'm going to need to run a generator when I need to weld and all of that, you know, run woodworking equipment and all that stuff. So that's what we're going to do. Anyway, what I got here, so this is the power meter. This obviously goes to the utility pole out at the road. I put these boxes in. What I got is this is a 100 amp breaker that went out to the barn. This is like, I can't remember if it's 300 or 400 kc mil. Quadruplex that goes all the way back to the barn. It's 735 feet. I know this because I measured it like 8 times because this stuff was like $4 a foot. And that was like a few years ago. So I needed to make sure that I didn't get more than I needed. And I got 750 feet and there's like exactly 15 feet left over. Anyway, so then this 60 amp here goes to the cabin, and then that 30 amp used to go to an RV hookup, but it was all funky, so I just ripped the wire out of the ground, and I've been actually reusing that wire. So what I need to do, see, everything's like bonded and grounded and everything here, so we're good. So all I really need to do is take these 2 live wires that are going to come from my cabin. So this 4-gauge wire all comes from the cabin. So what all I really need to do is run these 2 into these 2 live wires that go back to the barn, because everything's joined up here on the live side. And that should energize my box in the back. And then what I'm going to need to do is just move some real light duty circuits to that box. But before I do that, I need to rewire inside the cabin. So of course I got that tore apart again. So let's go in there. So I was watching last night a video by Projects by Everyday Dave, and he did an experiment in wintertime, vertical bifacial panels. I've got a plan for these involving an old farm gate that I'm going to try to get for 50 bucks. It's, I don't know, about 25-30 miles from where my cabin is. So anyway. So here we go. I got my cabin tore apart again. So I mentioned, I think in my last one, that I was going to take this box out, which I did. And here's all the wires that run out to the box out there. Yeah, so I removed it from here. I don't know, I'll turn that into a medicine cabinet or something. Not that I take medicine, but I don't know. It'll be used for something. So now I got to get into this box, which is going to require me to unscrew everything, take everything off of here, lift it up. And so what I'm going to do, I got this 40 amp breaker here in case I decide I want to use some, you know, light or industrial tools out there. But everything's going to be fed from this box here. That's going to go out there to the pole and then all the way back to the barn. But the wire's big enough, and you know, we're starting right here at this inverter with like 234 to 246 volts. So there shouldn't be that much voltage drop because of the size of the wire that I'm using and the low amperage that I'm sending. So, all right, I got some work to do. I should probably eat the rest of that bread, make lunch first. All right, so I got my whole cabin tore apart again, putting it back. All right, so I've got this here is going to feed through those 4-gauge wires all the way out to the pole, way out there. I don't know why it won't. There you go. All the way out to the pole. So I'm going to go out to the pole and I'm going to wire this up and see what happens. All right, so what I had to do was pull this 100 amp breaker to get those 2-gauge copper out of there. And then I pulled this one out, pulled these 2 4-gauge wires out, all the grounds are all in the comments all together already. So I am just going to put those together and flip it on in the cabin, and we should be good to go. All right, I got a inverter on. We get everything on except for this one that's going out to the fridge, my quote-unquote garage fridge, soon to be. Then that's the mini split. We don't need that, so we're gonna flip that on. That should be putting power to the barn right now, so we're gonna go test it at the box and then put the box back together and see what we got out of the barn. All right, right there we got 243 volts. And right there we got 121, so we should be good to go. All right, and to give you an idea how far we're going, there's the solar panels, and I'll take you all the way back to the barn. All right, I got everybody else's shit around here except for mine. All right, so here's my box here. Oh, but that should be something. That should be the back. Let's see what happens. My coat-proof latch. Look at that! Oh, the lights are on. Wonder if we can flip the TV on. We have lights. Hell yeah, dude. So I'm assuming if I can find the remote to the TV, here we go. Look at that. Television's turned it on. So this is all from that big inverter. So that's pretty cool. So I can flip that everything off here from up front now. I can turn it on. And the plumbing and everything works off of that same well where I drove back is actually the water, the electric, and the fiber optic internet coming back here. So, all right, so all I need to do right now, all the internet stuff's on the other side of the wall. I'll probably bring it on this side and hook it to this circuit. But hell yeah, look at that. We're good to go, boys. What do you think of that, Coda? Now we'll be able to hang out here with lights and no generator running. So, and then, all right, I guess that's the next video I'll do is hooking up the generator for all the power tools. So, all right, till next time, keep your sticks on the ice.